Let's get it.
You might think that getting into the IT field is impossible without a computer science degree, but Tech Coach Ralph is here to prove you wrong. Get ready for some jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into this lucrative industry. Listen up, tech enthusiasts! Are you ready to break through into the IT field, but feel like you need a computer science degree to make it happen? Think again! Tech Coach Ralph has some exclusive, mind-blowing secrets to share with you. Get ready to be blown away by his jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into the tech industry without a computer science degree. So get your notepad ready, because Tech Coach Ralph is going to change your life forever. Buckle up, because you're about to embark on a journey to success in the IT field.
Are you ready? We the best.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. How is everyone doing tonight? I am Tech Coach Ralph. We are Engineer to Win. This is Software Explorations. We are going to be continuing working on our Jenkins and our Playwright type stuff, having a lot of fun. So let me adjust this. I don't like how this looks. Let's see here. Let's go down right about there. I think that's good. There we go. There we go. How is everyone doing tonight? Yakar, what's up? What's up? What's up? Shout out to Yakar Tech Pookies in the building. Shout out to Roxy. How are you doing tonight, Roxy? And of course, we cannot forget Mr. Lumpy himself. Shout out to the mascot. Maybe we'll bring out the mascot later on tonight. How is everyone doing tonight? Shout out to you all. And we also have the one, the only Alexis in the building. How are you guys doing tonight? Hopefully you're having a great Thursday. Today, Thursday, August 29th, 2024. We are in the building. We are going to get to work. But first, let's get into our agenda. Let's take care of a little bit of housekeeping tonight. All right. So first up on the docket, I just want to say a big thank you to all of the newest subscribers, to the old subscribers, those who hang out with me on a regular basis, those who watch from the clouds but still get great value from us, and those who are across the world, all the way to Tokyo, Japan, and in the Netherlands. Shout out to you all. I really appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
And another big salute to all of the tech savages out there. Shout out to the tech barbarians who are working so hard on an everyday basis, learning about Git and about different testing methodologies, about learning about Docker, so many different things that they're doing. It is absolutely crazy, but they put in the work every single day. Shout out to the Tech Prodigy members. Shout out to the Technical Explorers. Shout out to all of the people who sign up for the Patreon, regardless of the tier. Shout out to the Tech Mercenaries. Yes, shout out to the Tech Mercenaries, those YouTube members. And of course, we always have to give a big shout out and salute to the Bag Chasers.
Money.
And last, but certainly not least, we have to give a shout out to the Tech Pookies, including the CEO of the Tech Pookies, Yakar. Shout out to the Tech Pookies. Let me get this off. Hold on one second. Shout out to the Tech Pookies, all of those in the building. Shout out to you all, to the Tech Pookies. All right. So just wanted to say thank you and welcome to all of my friends and family. Welcome. Let's put the banner back up. All right, let's get into our show schedule real quick, and then we will move it along. So the live show schedule we have on Sunday afternoons. There we go. On Sunday afternoons, we have the software explorations. We are working on DevOps. We are working our way through that. It's been a lot of fun. we've been working on different, setting up Docker containers and Docker images. So we're going to continue on that this coming Sunday. So you definitely want to tune in. And then very soon we're going to be getting into microservices. We have our morning shows Mondays and Wednesdays. We get started around between 7:15 and 7:45. Where we review some news stories and then we get into our coding, our development for our mobile apps. So stick around for that. We have a lot of things going on there. So Mondays and Wednesdays. Tuesday nights, we have our tech Q&A where you can call in, you can ask me questions, you can send me an email, whatever the case may be. We will get your questions answered. And we even have the AI clone who is helping me co-host the show to answer. Although the AI clone might get a little feisty sometimes, we had a bit of an interaction the other day, but it's all good. We worked it out, kinda. All right, we kind of worked it out. All right, so definitely want to tune in for those on Tuesday nights. Thursday nights tonight we have our software explorations. We're going to be continuing working on Jenkins and Playwright, updating our Playwright test. Playwright is an automation library, so definitely want to tune in for check that out. Very, very good, especially if you're in QA. And then Saturday mornings, we have my favorite show of the week. We have the Men Lie, Women Lie, Numbers Manipulate show. Yes, that is where we review the weekly economic numbers to see how the economy is doing. Are we being lied to? Are we being gaslit? Do 818,000 jobs magically disappear out of the blue? And I have a note here specifically that says, remember to mention Mitch and Yakar. So I'm mentioning Mitch and Yakar, co-host the show from the chat, feeding me a bunch of information. So it was a note because I do not want Mitch to get upset. So because I ain't trying to catch these hands tonight, right? So that was a note. I mentioned it. Mitch, don't at me. All right. So that is our live show schedules for the week. So we will be live on Saturday morning. All right. That's going to be our next live after today. Now let's jump into our pre-recorded content. Mondays, we have candid conversations. This past Monday, I spoke about a bet that I won. Yep. It was a 1 week bet that I made with one of my tech barbarians, which to this day, this one tech barbarian still has not admitted that I won the bet, but we all know that I'm not going to miss, right? I don't miss, but I'm still waiting for them to acknowledge that I won the bet hands down. All right. Wednesdays, we have software explorations, concept and overviews. Yesterday, we went over microservices. Very, very important concept. It's a game changer. It's a game changer. The project that the tech barbarians and I are working on, we just turned the quotes application and we're turning it into a microservice. So we got the first part in process. So on our next sprint review, which is available for free in the Patreon, you'll be seeing us talking about how we built it, how we tested it, all of that good stuff. All right. And then we have Fridays, the bug bite. So tomorrow's episode, we're going to be talking about the Department of Justice suing a rental pricing company over, guess what? Price gouging. Yes, they are accusing this company of antitrust and price gouging. So we've been hearing a lot about price, and it's not price gauging. It's not price gauging, it's price gouging, which we've been hearing a lot about lately. So we're going to be going over that. So you definitely want to tune in. And then throughout the week, we have shorts as well as clips from the Q&A show. And I'm working on getting more clips out there to you as well, because we are running it up. So much information to put out. So little time, but we will make time. We are running it up. All right. So that is our live show and our pre-recorded content. So now I just have to say, if you haven't done so already, do me a big favor. Make sure you like the video on your way in, and to also subscribe to the channel. Help us grow. We are growing rapidly, but it's only because of people like you sharing. And we have to continue putting out this amazing information, because you never know who it might help, including people across the world, right? Including people across the world. Okay. So, and lastly, if you are looking for additional content that you will not find here on YouTube, like the sprint reviews that I mentioned that you can get for free, you can go over to techcoachralph.dev, where you can sign up there, get the sprint reviews for free. upgrade and you get additional content like the full Scrum Night, as well as exclusive videos on different strategies when you're looking to transition into the tech field, or if you're in the tech field looking to level up, things like that. And if you need one-on-one coaching, that is also the place to get it there. So you definitely want to go to techcoachralph.dev. We don't miss. All right. So that is our housekeeping for tonight. Let's get the banner off the screen and let me check the chat before we jump into our plans for tonight. So let's see what else, who we got. So we got Alexis in the building. We got your car in the building. We got Roxy in the building. And Mike says that I am busy on my farm. You know what? I looked for that peacock hat and it is absolutely sold out. Like Endless Learner told us the other day. So that I was sad to see that. And So all right. Let me set this up the right way. We got the one, the only Mitch in the building. It says knock knock. Who's there? He says take off the blazer. Loosen up the tie. Superman is alive. Car, can I get some Mitch emojis in the chat? Can we get some Mitch emojis in the chat? And we got a compliment in the building. Mitch says, all seriousness, I appreciate you, homie. Proud of you, chump. Who would have thought us debating over resumes and networks would make us cool? Yeah.
I appreciate you.
I'm speechless. I am speechless. I'm about to start using my hands and start blabbering different words because I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, but I do know this. I know this.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, Mitch. You are absolutely awesome. And whatever the AI clone says about you, I totally disagree. I don't think you have anger issues. I think you are absolutely amazing. And now enough of that. Don't think I didn't hear Stone Cold. You think you am. Try again, chum. It was a good 30 seconds. It was a good 30 seconds. And we got the Mitch emojis in the chat. And it says, and we have from Twitch says, hey, found this channel by searching Python. What's this about? So tonight we are going to be using Playwright in like WebStorm and JavaScript in order to get it to run on Jenkins. For our CI/CD that we're testing out, we're learning Jenkins, but we have done Python in the past, and I'm a big fan of Python. It just, but tonight we're going to be focused on Playwright in JavaScript or TypeScript, but we're using JavaScript. So yeah, but it's all types of tech stuff on this channel. So happy to have you here. Thank you for tuning in and for asking. And if there's any questions that you have, anything you're interested in, then please let me know because we do it all. So yeah, that's that. Hopefully that answers your question. And Roxy says, aww. But Mitch is not one of those touchy feely type of guys. He's like, no aw. You tried, Roxy. You tried to get him all sentimental and stuff. And he was like, not happening. But we are going to get into our first segment. So this is a rough view of what we're going to do tonight, right? So we already have Docker started. We already have Jenkins started. We're going to log into Jenkins. We're going to run the job just to see it fail. We're going to go into our IDE. We're going to run it locally and we're going to fix whatever issues that we have so that we can run it back inside of Jenkins. All right. We're actually gonna have to push it up to the cloud too. So, which reminds me, I don't have it on this computer, which we're gonna have to pull that in too, I guess. All right. So we're gonna do it all. We're gonna figure it out. All right. So with that being said, and our break time conversations. The first break, we're going to be talking about the importance of code reviews, which something that happened. It was crazy. When I tell you what happened the past couple of days, how much time I wasted. Shout out to the time cost calculator. But how much time I wasted trying to troubleshoot this stupid issue, all my fault, of course. It's one of those PBOK errors, Second break, we're going to be reading an email about Scrum's product goals. And the third break, I want to talk to you about who your favorite who your least favorite actor or actress is. I already have mine queued up. So that's going to be the plan. Let's get to work tonight. Let's read this last. Your car says, tell Blaze to check out your YouTube for Python content. Yes, you can go to YouTube Tech Coach Ralph on YouTube, and I have like so much Python content, so much DevOps, so much Terraform, so much stuff, right? So check it out over there. We just, we're kind of like, we can only stream to Twitch, so there's not going like you'll see like what's happening at the moment. But if you want to see like the long catalog of content, go check it out there, right? And lastly, before we get started, Mitch says, almost about to tear up when I say something. It says I'm almost about to tear up when I say something nice. He doesn't. I'd be like, I don't even know what to do. Blaze asked, do you have a GitHub? I do have a GitHub. I'm gonna put the GitHub in the chat for you right now. Let's do. All right, I just dropped it on the Twitch chat, so you should be able to access it there. That is the GitHub. There's tons of Python stuff over there. There's tons of automation, tons of JavaScript stuff, all of that good stuff. All right, so and feel free to reach out anytime if you have any questions. But that's what I have over there, and so that's about it. That is about it. And oh my, we got more awes in the chat. More awes in the chat. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with myself. All right. But I do know this. We have to get started on working because there's a lot of things happening tonight. So we don't want to be here forever, but we're going to, we're going to be very diligent. We're going to have fun. All right. So let's go to, it's the first timer.
It's time to do.
I hate Ralph. Roxy, your car, stop with that trash. I'm just saying.
Bruh.
We're like stepbrothers, right? We are like stepbrothers. Did we just become best friends? Did we just become best friends? Is that rain? It's raining outside. All right, let's get to it. I'm going to go over here. We are going to log into, we're going to log into Jenkins, which we set up the past couple of weeks. We are running it locally now. Guess what? I love running it. This computer, I tell you, it is something else, right? So we are going to log in. And we're in. And we're like, we know it's going to fail, but we know why it's failing. Let's take a look at the last failure. And it failed because it had trouble finding stuff, right? So we did this on Southwest. So we're going to run this again, just so we can see it fail again. And then we're going to go, and while we're doing that, we are going to go to, let's go here. We're going to go to run it again, just so we can have a clean failure. And then in the meantime, I'm going to start opening up this. Let me see. Was it this one? Let me see. I think I might already have it on this computer. Is it? Yep, that's the one. So yeah, we're good. So let's go over here. Let me open it up. And that way we'll do a twofer tonight. We're going to do a twofer. We're going to have the Playwright code, and we're going to be having Jenkins over here. So it failed. All right, so it failed. Let's see. Console output. All right, so this is exactly what we wanted to see, right? It failed. So we are going to start fixing things. We are going to fix things. We have Gus Castro in the building. Says hello, everyone. Hello to you as well, Gus Castro. All right, let's go over to our other screen. And we have WebStorm. If you are a VS Code user, then that is totally your prerogative. I am not the biggest fan of VS Code, I must say, but I respect your opinion on using it. So let me zoom in. What is that? This Control Shift Dot. All right, let's get it. All right, so we're zooming in, and let's see. We're here. We don't need this anymore. All right, so let's go to. Let me see. We don't need this one running. But so here's our test. Our tests are right here. And if we go to, let's get rid of this. Let me see what's in here. Let's get rid of this. We only need this test right here. So the way this test goes is it says, it's checking for the title. It says, go to southwest.com and expect it to have a title. And the title should say Southwest Airlines, right? And we're not going to go into all the little details, but what I think I can do, let's see if we can do let me see if I can do the double screen so that we can see the actual, website, the Southwest website, and we can see the, let's go with, see, secondary. Gonna be a little, we'll figure it out. We shall figure it out. All right, so not gonna look the greatest, but we'll make it work. We will make it work. All right, so, and then here we're gonna go with, all right, we'll do that for now. We will do that for now. Let's go back here and let's go to, all right, I won't keep this view forever, but I do want to pull up the Southwest Airlines so we can see both at the same time, southwest.com. And I have no idea why I used Southwest at the time. Maybe I was looking for some flights for somebody, but we're here. So we have in the, so it says it's looking for a substring. So it contains Southwest Airlines. It does have Southwest Airlines, so this step is good. And let's see where it was failing. It was failing at, expect to have title, wait for locator route. So let's do this. Let's run it on our end. All right, we're gonna run it on our end. So let's do npx playwright, or the npx test. I never remember. It's npx test. See that, or maybe it's, oops. No, I think it's npx playwright test. Let me try that. Show you how often I use Playwright. Let me see. Need to install the following packages. Oh, okay. You know what? Let me do npm install. All right, so we got our packages installed. Now we do npx playwright tests, and then let me pull up the website real quick. I never could remember the Playwright commands. Playwright.dev. And I can show the screen over here. And I don't know what this white thing is down here. Let's go to, it really bothers me. Let's go to docs. And let's do running. And I want to do -- project. All right, -- project WebKit. All right, so let's go back. -- project WebKit. You would think I'd remember it by now, right? So it failed. So looks like Playwright test or Playwright was just installed or updated. Please run the following command. All right, let's do that. npx install Playwright. Or maybe it's npx playwright install. Maybe I got it backwards. All right, so now it's installing the Chrome drivers. Your car ain't getting no job. I see the chat. Your car ain't getting no job. Your car is not going to be working for anybody. All right, so it's installing the different browsers for the testing. All right, so let's try running it again. Because now we can, because what I want to do, I just want to fix what's not working so that we can actually see it pass in, so we can see it pass in Jenkins. All right, so let's see, where did it fail? It failed at the part. So it actually got through all of this over here. So let's see what it was able to do. It was able to find on the homepage that Southwest Airlines is in the title, and then it was able to enter in the departure input field, the destination input field, the location that it's leaving from, where it's headed to, and then it's able to put a date and then a return date. Let me minimize this. A return date, and then we're able to click that, so it gets over here, and that's where it crashes out, right? So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go to here, and we're gonna replicate it ourselves. So if we do LGA tubes, LGA to LAX, I'm going back to Cali. All right, so we go to, let's do the 8th to the 12th, and let's go to search for that. And in the title, wait, it's in the title. Validate that the part heading shows up. Oh, okay. Validate, so it's not finding that. Why did we have it like that? To have title, select flights. Farmer Ralph rapping. Hilarious. All right. I don't remember. Validate the depart heading shows up. Let's go to, we wanted to validate this part. Let's go to dock at the bottom. So all right, so validate, so to have title and select flights is in the title. You know what? No, that's weird. But it has select flights. Let's go over here. title, select flights. It says select flights. Let's run it so we can see what's going on. Let's do debugging. I guess we could do debugging mode. Let's try it in debugging mode because I'm seeing this stuff here. So let's see it fail. Let's go over here. So running in debugging mode opens this up over here. Let's resume. Ah, okay. So that's why it's failing. It's not actually it's not actually accepting the LAX and the LaGuardia. And that is because of on the site. So if we go back to the website, you'll see why. When you go to, if we go back to the homepage, and that's the thing with automation, like there's a bunch of little things that can happen. So if we do take that out and we do LGA, if we just go to tab, it's going to make it blank. So we need to find a way to actually select that. So if we do, maybe if we can click on this, maybe, let me see. Nope. That's, oh my God. All right. Or if we do LGA and then enter. Okay. So if we do enter, let's do, wonder if we can do this. Let's see if we can do this. Who knew we were going to be doing some automation coding tonight, right? Let's do await departure dot keys, maybe text. Let me see if we can, let me see what the code is in Playwright for this. Ah, okay. Let's see if this is going to work. Await dot keyboard. Nope. Guess we could do page dot keyboard dot press enter. Let's try that. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. And let's see what that gets us. Take off the debug for now. Well, would you look at that? Would you look at that? It passed. So we just needed to add this enter in here, and this passed. So let's go ahead and let's push this up, right? So git status. Let's add to the git ignore file. We'll do dot idea and git add git ignore git status. I don't know what the results XML are. I'm gonna comment that out too. Git add git status. So git commit tests / Southwest booking flow and updated tests. Oh, that works. Or updated entering departure and destination. There we go. And then we're going to push that up. And we are up. Next up, we're going to be looking, we're going to go back into Jenkins. And we are going to say, go back over here. We're going to run the build again. Let's see what happens. It's running. It is running. And look at, would you look at there? Would you look? It has passed. Our build has passed.
the best.
Nice. So let's take a look at it. Console output. It has passed everything. 3 tests passed. Look at that. Look at that. So now let's see if we have, let's see the results, right? So if we look at here, not the greatest of tests, not the greatest of test results, right? I want some nicer test results. How can we get some nicer test results in here? Like, I like the fact that it shows that it passed and everything like that, but oh, okay, this is better. This is better. We have this over here. It's actually pretty good, pretty useful. We'll check and see what other kind of reporting we can get in here, but this is definitely useful. All right, but first we are going to go to break. Before we continue, we'll see what else we can do with this. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. Pretty big accomplishment. Let's go to break. All right, so let's check the chat, see what everyone's talking about. Do me a favor, if you see this cool stuff we just did, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out techcoachralph.dev. Get access to exclusive content, including our latest sprint reviews. All right, so let me see what is going on in here. Roxy says Farmer Ralph is rapping. You do not want that. That is not a pretty sight to see. I'll tell you that. You do not want to see me rap. Let me see. Whoa. Did I just pass over something here? Let me see. Your car says it's such a rare sighting. I had to take it in. It is rare. It is rare. Let me see about the project. All right, stop the show. Because I got offered another job from a VP from a company that I helped. The position isn't even created yet, but it's about to be, and said they're gonna make me an offer. I'm thinking I'll entertain it. Shout out to Mitch.
You the best. Let's get it. Money.
No wonder Mitch is in such a good mood tonight. No wonder he's in such a good mood. He is about to get the bag. That's what I'm talking about. Good job, Mitch. Awesome. Let's see. Let me see. It's about ERP Epic EMR. It's the type of stuff helping build the new system from scratch for a whole network to transition to. What? That's some serious stuff right there. And your car is like, get me on. Your car, we know you ain't working for nobody. Your car, we know you ain't working for nobody. Not a tech pookie. I'm just saying. And let's see. Our ERP, it says that won't be remote. It's more of a hybrid. I didn't even accept anything yet. It's a thought though. What's the bag like? Mitch, are you gonna separate yourself even more from your people?
Bruh.
Are you going to separate yourself even more? You know, I would in a heartbeat, but are you going to do it, Mitch? Are you going to do it? I'm curious. Let's see what else we got. Your card says, I'm going to get a Southwest Airlines credit card and transfer the balance to my Sapphire. Hashtag tech pookies. And Mitch says the proverbial Chase. Is there anybody that you like, Mitch? Is there anybody that you like? All right. Let's see. He says, your card says he hates Chase too, but they have the best rewards.
Thank you for your patronage.
Don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. It says American Express better platinum, son. Oh, wow. He's pulling out the platinum cards. He said your car.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Wow. But your card says it is not accepted everywhere. That is a fact. Mitch says, I got a Chase too. Look at isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? And it's called inflation. It is called inflation. American Express just raised the price per person for $6.95 a year. Used to be $5.95. It's inflation. It is inflation. Let's see. It says you over there talking about Jamie Dimon and you on his payroll. Don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Oh, and your car says Jamie Dimon. He made my fees go up. Woo, people are not happy tonight. People are not happy. Roxy says, run, Forrest, run. Run, Forrest, run. You know, it's like that sometimes. It is like that sometimes. Your car says, Ralph is the king of Git.
Hey, let's get it.
You know, I just sometimes, right? And Alexa says, he is Sparkle. You know. Mom always said like a box of chocolate. All right. Or a box of Git. What do you think about that joke, Mitch? What did you think about that joke? What did you think? I thought it was an amazing joke. What do you think? Did you like the joke, Mitch? Did you like the joke? I thought it was amazing. But we want to know what you think. Did you like Roxy's joke, Mitch? Your card says Starbucks in the break room, Wingstop on the way. Shout out to Wingstop. Let's see. Back to it says that's not normal, so I don't say it is. I am for the people. And he says, I like Amazon. I like Amazon too. I'm telling you, Amazon made me some money. All right. So, you know, if they make me money, then I like them. All right. And Mitch says he cannot comment on that joke. What? Why? Why can't you comment on the joke, bitch? Why can't you? Why can't you comment on the joke? I thought it was pretty funny. Life is like a box of Git. You can't comment. Oh, come on, Mitch. Come on, Mitch. Anyway. Let's get to this first topic of the night. So we got code reviews are so important. And I'm going to tell you why. Right? Let's put up, let me put 5 minutes. Probably won't take the whole 5 minutes, but wrong one. Hold on. Let me get that one. This is the one that we want. Boom. All right. So here's what happened, right? So like I said, we're moving the Quotes app to a microservice, right? So we're separating the Quotes API from the front end so that we can have it, you know, like we talked about yesterday, have it more scalable, have it more independent, then other applications can use it too. Right. So like as we spin up some different authors and different artists who have quotes, we're going to be able to connect to that one central database from there. So originally I tried to do it. I was going to do it with Python, but I was like, you know what? It's going to take too long figuring out how to mock the database and all this type of stuff in Python. We already have it written out in JavaScript and Node. Let's just extract that to its own service and go from there. Well, I was able to start up the app, got it all on its own thing, set up the Docker and everything. And then when I'm actually when I'm running the unit test that I had in the other repo, it's not passing. For the life of me, it's not passing. For the past 2 days, I'm trying to figure out why it's not working. It did not make any sense whatsoever. I was so frustrated. I'm looking high, I'm looking low. I'm like looking under the bed, looking in the closet. Like, what in the world is going on? Why is this thing not working? Right? And the thing is, so in the coaching group, the people who are being coached are not too familiar with code yet. So even though they'll approve a pull request, they're not really like digging into the code line by line. But when you're doing code reviews, you're going to be like a little bit more critical. You're looking for different bad coding practices, if anything is hard code and stuff like that. So I'm actually going to pull up where the error was, right? And you're going to see exactly what happened. So let me see if I can find it. It was in here, I believe. Is it in there? No, it's in here. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, it's right here. So I'm looking all over for this thing, right? And I'm just gonna share the screen so you can see it for yourself. So after making a bunch of code changes all over the place, right? I made a bunch of code changes I'm putting different logs to see, okay, what exactly is going on? Why are the quotes not getting to the database, into the in-memory database? This line right here, like just one word. I had this hard-coded as this. It was hard-coded as that. But in the new service, I changed the name of the collection. So it's like trying to put it here or looking here, but it's looking, it was just a mess. I was like, so then when I'm troubleshooting, I'm like backtracing my steps all the way. I got all the way to this file. I'm like, I'm looking. I'm like, where's this thing coming from? And then I'm like, why is this here? I was like, why is this hard coded? That means in the other project that we're extracting it from, it was hard coded there as well. But because that was the name of the collection, it was working fine. But when I'm changing the names and it's not working, I'm like, what in the world? And I'm looking all over the place, right? In all the test file thinking, like, I'm like, why is this thing not working? Why is the package not working? All this type of stuff. All to find out that it was because this right here was hard coded. So then as soon as I changed it, everything passed. Every friggin' thing passed.
Bruh.
But 2 lessons from that, right? This is why we don't hard code things, right? We don't have any hard coded variable, like things, like we try to externalize everything as much as possible to pass in environment variables or whatever the case may be. But that was a killer. That was a killer. I spent like 2 days looking for what was causing this, so that
back to work, chop, let's go. Come on, get a move on. Back to work.
so that we can actually like look towards pushing it forward and stuff like that. And it was just that right there. And the reason that code reviews are very important, because when you're doing a code review, it's not like you're inspecting like every single line, but you're looking at the logic. You're looking for things like this. Like, did you hard code any things? Did you maybe there could be like a better way of writing a method. Maybe you should externalize something. So many different things you're looking for in code reviews that they are super, super important that you have like proper code reviews done. And you also start like, for people who aren't that familiar with it, start teaching the concepts and stuff like that so that you can have a more robust code base. All right. So a lot of time wasted for just one word that you had to change. Right. So because of that, we get the
Congratulations, you played yourself.
All right. So with that being said, let's get this off the screen. And let me check the chat real quick, and then we're going to get back to our second segment of work. All right. So let's see. Let me see. Says Mrs. Did CrowdStrike not do a code review? They probably did, but they probably did, but they also probably had very poor quality practices. So, and here's the thing, right? Even like, let's say this got past the code review, the application still works, right? And when it was originally written, it still works. And if I didn't change the names, everything would have went perfectly fine. So there's still the aspect of quality, which is making sure that things actually work in the application. And then there's the code review that even though things might still work, is that the best way to write the code? Is it the most efficient way to write the code? And so in development, you can either have a software defect where something in that software is actually not working, or you can have a technical debt where it's a way that you can make it better, but it doesn't prevent the application from working, but it can cost you a lot in the future, right? Not $35 trillion worth of national debt, but it will cost you something in the future, right? So this was more of a technical debt that led to a lot of headache, but the application would still work, So just crazy, just total craziness, total, in the words of Mitch, foolishness, total foolishness, right? Let me see. It says, nope, no way that ran on their side. I mean, I could make a case for it running. But I don't think like I said, I don't think it's the code review. It is definitely the quality assurance part. Because if they did the code review, the code could look good, but the quality assurance, that should have failed it. Let me see. I still hold the position that it was done on purpose, quite possibly. But why would they want to do it on purpose though? Why would they want to do it on purpose? It says nobody even talking about them anymore. People forgot attention span of social media. That's a fact. Except for the Delta CEOs trying to sue Microsoft because of it. So who knows? Who knows? Anything else to see? 1 week is all it takes. That's the cycle of the news. Look, if a presidential nominee can be shot in the ear and then people totally forgot that ever happened, you're just gonna tell me that CrowdStrike is what's gonna stay on people's mind? Nah, that ain't happening. It says, whose cocaine was it in the White House that they found? That is a good question. Where is the president? On the beach, Akar. He is on the beach. And says, did Young Thug really do it? Tomorrow on Days of Our Lives, digital edition. Let's see. They shared the bag. So bad. Let's see. Anything? All right, cool. Had the razor that wrestlers do. All right, let's get to our second section. All right, so we are going to start up another clock, another timer.
Let's go!
All right, so where are we now? So we have our reports showing. But what else can we do? So let's see. What else can we pass through Jenkins? Let's go to, so we have our test results, all tests. I'm going to get rid of this example spec, right? So let's go to, and then I'm going to push it up. Let's go to, close that. And we're going to go to, oh, I did get rid of it. All right, cool. Okay, so that was probably from a few days ago. Okay. Let's get rid of this whole folder as well. So, I mean, let's see, what else can we do with Jenkins with this? Let's say you're a QA engineer. You want to log your test results. Let me see. Oh, look at that. Let's go over here. So Node.js install test, and we have over the builds, it's showing you when it starts to pass. Test result. And oh, okay, there goes the test result analyzer from the builds. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Let's see if we can get Playwright HTML results in Jenkins. There we go. Let's see what we have. To use Playwright HTML reports in Jenkins, you can use the HTML Publisher plugin to configure the HTML report in the post build section of your Jenkins job. All right. So, so specifying the following HTML directory to archive, the path to the report directory to archive relative to the workspace, index pages, a comma separated file of files that we use as index page. Let me see, what page is this on? Let's take a look at this. So reporter, HTML. Okay. Let's go back. I think that would be pretty cool if we can get the HTML report as well. Let me see. Let's go here. Yeah, I want it to show up in Jenkins though. Let me see. No. So let's try this, right? We'll try this for now. So HTML, install the HTML publisher, right? So let's go here. Let's go to here. Manage Jenkins. Plugins. Available. HTML publisher, I think he said. Yep, HTML publisher. And then configure the plugin in the post build section, HTML directory to archive, the path of the report directory to archive relative to the workspace. This Playwright has a built-in HTML reporter that can be generated by passing the reporter in the command line or specifying it in Playwright configuration file. By default, the HTML report opens automatically if some of the tests failed. All right, let me see. Okay, so that's the test that they wrote here. Also a flight where the global configuration for our job is stored. By default, tests are configured to run in 3 browsers: desktop, Chrome, Firefox. Okay. So the Jenkins part. All right. NPI. Okay. So this is if we're doing the maybe next week or so we could do the pipeline. Or maybe if we have time today, we could try the pipeline. Who knows? Who knows? All right. The speed up. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see here. All right, so Playwright, all right, with the built-in Playwright has you covered with built-in HTML reporter. You just need to make it usable in Jenkins. Currently, it's impossible to have one HTML aggregated report when using sharding, unless you would like to use some third-party tool like Allure. It's planned for Playwright v1.19. Not sure how old this one is. In the meantime, we will create a separate report for each shard, but we will try to make it as convenient as possible. Using the HTML plugin, you can add the following to your code: do dynamic parallel testing function. I don't really care about that part. I just want to get the report in there. So let me see. So let's go back over here and see Playwright config, reporter, JUnit. So where's the default report for, so let's do HTML report for Playwright. Right, reporters, all right, there we go. So reporter line. So multiple reporters, built-in reporters. Let me see. Let me see. Define reporters list. Where do I specify I want the HTML? Let me see. HTML. So here, if we were to do output folder my report, so reporter HTML open never. Maybe we can try this one. So let's take this, I guess. Let's try that. So let's go back over here. Let's run it again. Let's see what happens. Are we gonna get a HTML report as well? Because we should get the results XML and we should get an HTML report. Let's see. Playwright report. There we go. So let's open this up real quick. And this is the report that we have here. So now, can we get that report in? Can we get that report in? In Jenkins. So let's see if we can get that in Jenkins. All right. Let's go to. So let's go to here and we're going to go back to over here. Go into the job. We're going to go to configure. And we're going to do a post build step. So we have one post build step for the JUnit reports, which gives us what we currently see. But we would like to add another one. We're going to do publish HTML report. Where are you? Oh, okay, so here we are. Let's say we add directory to archive. It would be Playwright report. And let's see, index page title optional. We'll leave that as is for now. Report title. Let's say Playwright test results report. This publishing option. What is that? Keep past HTML report. Always link to the last build. I guess. All right, let's save that. Let's give it another run, see what we get. Oh, actually, no. I shouldn't have given it a run because we didn't push the code up yet. Let me stop it. Oh, I'm not even sharing the screen. So I'm over here. So what I did was I went into configure and I added a publish HTML report by going to over here, publish HTML report. Should be able to add more than one, but whatever. And so I said, this is the directory that we should want to archive, want to get the index.html file. I gave it a name and that's it. But we need to push up our change. So let's go over to, and we do get status. Commit Playwright config.js message added HTML report to Playwright config file. And now we push it up. So now that we have it up, if we run it again, let's see if we can get our HTML report. I was muted all this time. Why was I muted? Why was I muted? I have no idea why I was muted. How long was I muted for? What did I mute? Maybe when I was drinking some water? I don't know. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you, Mitch. As always, thank you, Mitch. Mitch is the sound person. Thank you, Alexis. All this time I was muted. I don't even know how long I was muted for. I'm like just looking around, trying to figure this thing out, talking to myself. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. All right, let's see. It wasn't the computer. It was the interface that I had pressed mute on. Probably when I was drinking water. Let's see. Let's go to over here. I'm trying to see where to. I'm trying to see where to get the HTML report in Jenkins. That's
lunch break. Lunch break.
So I wonder. All right, well, we'll keep looking for it after we come back from break, because I'm wondering if I might be setting something up wrong, right? But we are at break. Let's go to break. Let's go to break. So that was that. Let me see what's going on in the chat, and then we'll get to our second break time topic and go from there. So let me see. Let's see. Your question is disgruntled employees don't give a. Let's see. Ah, okay, I see. We got those data people in there. Okay. Let me see. All right, so we're gonna get to our second break time topic. Let me see. All right, so let me pull this email up. And then we'll read it together. I always like talking about Scrum stuff, you know. Where is that email? There we go. And I'm gonna pop it up in a no screen. And that's the best way to do this. Let's go like that. And let's go to, I'm gonna go to, this computer is so powerful that it allows me to have so many different things open at one time that now I can't find what I'm looking for. All right, so we're gonna do, I'll just go like this. So let's start the second break. So I haven't even read this email yet, but it's Scrum's product goal. It's an email that I got from Mike Cohen because I'm on this newsletter, and we're gonna read about what they're talking about, right? So let's go to the other screen, and let me change this to the one that it's on. Let me do this before I switch. Okay. All right, so let me zoom in on this. Listen up, all you Scrum people. You know, you guys know I love Scrum, so let's read this together. It says, I just had groceries delivered. One of the items I ordered was a 4-pack of square tissues. And by the way, this email is called Why Scrum's Product Goal is Essential. Why is it essential, right? So let's read. I just had groceries delivered. One of the items I ordered was a 4-pack of square tissues. 4-pack of square tissues. The store must have been out of those because they substitute with an 8-pack of small travel tissues. You might say the store delivered less value than I expected. And I'm only a bit disappointed, but imagine how disappointed stakeholders are when teams deliver less value than they should.
How dare you?
How dare you deliver less value than you should? That's more frustrating because what our teams deliver is nothing to sneeze at. Oh, how you like that? How you like that joke? How you like that joke, Mitch? It's nothing to sneeze at, you know? The one reason teams deliver less value than they could is they don't have a medium-term goal to guide their efforts. Remember the other day, Mitch, I was talking about people just floating through life. They're like, oh, I don't really have any goals. I just kind of wing it. YOLO, homie, YOLO. You know, so I was like, I didn't like how that sounded, right? That, to me, that is bad advice, especially from someone who's trying to coach people into doing things, right? So I was like, not having goals, not my recommendation. So it says a long-term goal is great. It can provide excitement to spur a team to greater creativity, novel solutions, and breakthrough products. But it's hard to feel progress against a long-term goal that won't be achieved for maybe two, three, or more years. And short-term goals, such as sprint goals, are great at gauging daily progress and keeping everyone focused. It's the medium-term goal, perhaps 2 to 3 months into the future, that I often find missing and that I find the most compelling. This is why I was excited in 2020 when the product goal became an official part of Scrum. The Scrum guide is silent on how far out a product goal should be, simply calling it a long-term objective. So, I was coaching someone who may or may not be in the chat. And on our first coaching call, I said, let's set out some long-term goals, right? Like, give me about like 20 years from now. What type of goals do you want? And that's normally how I start. Like when I start coaching somebody, I'm like, let's go 20 years in the future, right? And then after they set those 20-year goals, and we're like, all right, now think about the 10-year goal. And then we cut it in half, and we cut it half again. We're like, all right, what about the 5-year goal? And then what about the 3-year goal? And then the 1-year goal? And then what do we need to do to get that to that 1-year goal? And that's how we break it down, right? That's how we break it down. So, I never heard of this, the product goal yet for Scrum. So this is like kind of reminding me of like the way that I coach people in setting goals, the long term, the midterm, and the short term. So says the two problems arise without a I didn't even set the clock, but we'll read this and get through it, right? The two problems arise without a goal a few months into the future. Each sprint is prioritized anew. The product owner considers whatever is the urgent, that is, whatever stakeholders are yelling about at the moment, and sets the team to work on that. That's a total fact. That definitely happens, right? The urgent is not always that important. My email has been dinging while I write this. I probably need to at least read my new messages today, so they're urgent. But they're not as important as writing this email is to me. Without a medium-term goal to weigh against whatever stakeholders are asking for this red-hot moment, those urgent items will always win. When a team works on what's urgent rather than what's important, where's my
message?
When a team works on what's urgent rather than what's important, they don't deliver as much value as they could. Without a medium-term goal to guide it, a team will often bounce from one top priority to the next. Teams and especially their product owners can succumb to shiny object syndrome. I repeat, shiny object syndrome. An agile team should absolutely shift away from its current top priority capability once the next work on that item is of lower value, then work on some other capability. A product goal achievable in a few months helps a team decide when that's the case. As a team begins each new iteration, everyone should be open to abandoning or altering the medium-term goal. Using a medium-term goal to guide rather than to dictate its priorities will help your team succeed with Agile. Shout out to Mike Cohen. And he adds postscript. Some teams need to create plans that go beyond a rough objective 3 months ahead. This can be extremely challenging, especially for fixed date and fixed scope projects. If you need to make plans stakeholders can rely on, I invite you to join me in my accurate agile planning due to high demand. The September class is now sold out. So we've added another class December 18th. So I'll check that out. I will check that out. Right. But that is the about product goals, product planning, all that good stuff. Very, very important stuff, right? Let me switch back to the original and let's go to full screen. All right, there you have it. There you have it. Let me know what you think about setting midterm goals instead of like just these way out long-term goals or these very short goals where they can be daily goals or they can be a sprint goal. These midterm goals, about 3 to 6 months into the future, planning effectively, being efficient. What are your thoughts? But on that note, let's wrap up that break 2 conversation. All right. So let me see what the chat is doing and then we will continue. Let me see. And which is that he sees that I set trends. What trends are you talking about? What did I do? What trend did I set? Please let me know. I'm trying to be a trend. I'm trying to be a trend setter. And let's see. You better pop those glasses on. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Be original. Be original. All right. And Roxy has all the glasses. She has all the glasses. Is that should we call this like 16 eyes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? Did I count wrong? That should be 16, shouldn't it? I don't know. All right, and your card says original is my middle name. I thought it was like Daquan or something. I thought your middle name was Daquan or something. Your car, original is your middle name. That is an original middle name. And it says nothing to sneeze at was mediocre. You said all my jokes are trash, but that one was mediocre. Jesus.
Bruh.
No love whatsoever. And let's see. Roxy says, tech guys and gals sure read a lot. Ain't that the truth? We are searching all day long on trying to figure things out. I was on a call today with some of the developers towards the end of the day, and they were trying to figure out how to do something. And while they're talking about it, I'm looking it up online. It says, I wonder if this will work, right? So then they're talking about it, and then I drop them the link. And then as we're about to get off, I say, hey, check out the link I just dropped you. This might help with what you're looking at. I said, oh, cool. That might actually do it. So we're always researching. We're always researching, always trying to figure things out, always trying to push forward. Or in the words of Mitch, just keep swimming. All right. Let me see what else we got. And it says, you said the trends. I thought you were giving me another compliment. Apparently not. I've never seen Mitch smile so much. That says Daquan. Whoa, no, that's not the name. That's not the name. It's D, and then it's a apostrophe or dash or whatever, hyphen. No, not hyphen. Apostrophe Quan. So D. I'll type it in the chat for you. It's like this. All right. It's like this. D. Quan. That's how you spell it. All right. That's what I thought. That's what I thought your card's middle name was. D. Quan. Says, yeesh, why so ghetto? But that's not how you spell it. It's D and then the little apostrophe and then Quan, right? The Quan, right? And it says, what they say to you is what they think of you. I mean, he is a tech Pookie. The tech Pookies are calling a Ralph. It is a jump for that. The tech Pookie delegation have stand. Oh my god! It says it can be both. I mean, because if it's like the Quan, it's like the Quan, or because or it can be the Quan. It says I don't. What? What don't you believe? What don't you believe? You don't believe his name is the Quan? I could be wrong. I just thought that's what it was. I could be wrong. I am open to being wrong, but all right. Let me not get in. Let me not get in any more trouble. Mitch is already my arch nemesis. I cannot have Yakar being my arch nemesis either. Because what would I do? What would I do if Yakar became my arch nemesis as well? That is not going to work out. So his middle name is not. It's not the Quan. All right. It's not the Quan. Right. So I'm just saying. All right. He has a simple middle name. A very, very simple middle name. All right. So let's get to our last segment. Let's get to our last segment. And it says, most people be on my side because you're like Robin Hood, they like to go, like, people are always going to side with the underdog. They're always going to side with the weaker link. It's just natural. It is just natural why they will always side with the underdog. All right. So just saying, I'm just saying. All right, let's get to our last 20 minutes of the night.
It's time to
All right, stop the show. Mark says, Team Yakar. Man, that's harsh. That's harsh. I thought you were Team Ralph. After what the AI clone said to me the other day, and his Team Yakar at the end of the day.
Bruh.
Says the gaslit ones be with you. All right, enough about me. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. All right, let's get to work. So we are trying to get the report into. We're trying to get the report. Into. What about me? Mitch says, "What about him? What about me?"
It doesn't matter what you think.
I'm just saying that's pretty much what was told to you, right? That's what was told to you, right? So let's continue. Let's run it up. All right. So, trying to get this into Playwright. I don't want the YouTube one. Your Oracle Jenkins is blocking proxy, JavaScript, artifacts. Let me see. HTML reports not displaying on Jenkins. Let's see what we can find. How to display an HTML report. Does anyone have experience using creating a, all right. Not really that. Let me see if we have the file here somewhere. Status, test results. I don't see that. I wonder if there's any, let me see. Let me search for Jenkins in here. So Jenkins support. All right, so here we go. GitLab. This should also work in it works in GitLab. This should also work in GitHub. Do they have a GitHub one? Circle CI. I get so distracted sometimes, but I would love to be able to run this through GitHub Action. Docker, workers. You gotta have a GitHub Action. Oh, there you go, GitHub Actions. Check out our GitHub. This would be pretty cool to implement. So I'll probably have the automated test for the front end written in Playwright, and then have them set up a GitHub Action to get some experience. That's going to be coming soon to a tech barbarian near you. But let's get to where's the all right. Jenkins, all right. Playwright. Jenkins supports Docker agents for pipelines. Use the Playwright Docker image to run on Jenkins. That's not the one that I want though. I just want the report. Let me see. CI, GitHub Actions. It could be something like that. Let me see. Let's see what we got going on. Viewing the HTML report. Publishing the report on the web. NPX Playwright show report. So, heads up, in our last break after we're done with this, which is not going to be a break, but as we end the show, we're going to be talking about who is your least favorite rapper, or not rapper. Who's your least favorite actor or actress? So you can start thinking about that because I have mine, but I'm curious to know who is your least favorite actor or actress? All right, let me see. Let me see. So this is in GitHub, but I want it in Playwright, GitHub Action. I want let's see. Using Jenkins and Playwright, creating an HTML report with Jenkins. All right, that's not it either. Playwright. All right, let's try this one. Oh, they didn't have Playwright in there. All right, let's go with Playwright. And not exactly. Well, let me see this first. All right, so if we have here publish HTML reports, all right. Index, so coverage. So where are you setting this folder name? Coverage though. When the new pipeline is ran, let me see. Maybe there's some insight into here. So installing and enabling the plugin, we got that. All right. Include files. Using, all right, no. HTML directory to archive. I'm not seeing. I'm just not seeing. Let's go to configure again. We have, let me see, we have Playwright. Maybe it's not in this folder. Help for feature HTML directory. The path to the HTML report directory relative to your work path. Relative to your workspace. Let's take that out for now. Let's save. Let's run it again. Because I don't know. Oh, you know what? Workspace. Playwright report. Huh. So it would be in here. We're not seeing anything. Oh, you know what? I know why it might be. I know why it might be. So if we go here and then we go to Playwright. So, all right. So let me go to configure and what's this? Nope. Let's go to so Jenkins HTML report not showing. And if we go to, I used to have this issue back in the days. So if we go here and we go to script console, let's go here. Manage Jenkins, and we want to go to script console here, run. What? Let's see. Oh, the default rule is set to here. What do I want? To relax this rule, go to, we want this one. Oops. We want this in there instead. Let's go to let's go to run. And if we go, I'm gonna go open this another tab. I might have to go back to it. So I just oops. Let's go to here, here. Why is it not showing? All right, so why is it not showing the result? All right, so let's try this one. I used to have this problem like 2 or 3 years ago with Jenkins where it's like it's doing this this thing where it doesn't show everything. Let's go back over here. There we go. There we go. So now we have our results. So there goes our results inside of, we're going to actually see the results of the Playwright run. So we did have it set up right the first time. So let's go back and let's go and fix this over here. Not managing it. We want to go to here because this one's probably not going to work if that's the case. Yep, that's not going to work. So let's go ahead and fix, let's change this back to how it was. And this is going to be Playwright report. Save, and we're going to run it again. So now we have two different type of reports. We have, I should rename it too, but we have our Playwright test results report and we have our test analyzer. So it passed, go in here. Playwright report, look at that, look at that, look at that. Why is this example one still running? I thought I got rid of example. Oh, well. How do I get out of this? All. And we have our title, doing all these things. Go over here. And we are good to go. We are good to go. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? This is so awesome. This and this is like, and this is the stuff, right? Where it separates you being a, you know, a good, I'll go with a great QA, right? It separates you from being a great QA from an extraordinary QA, because a great QA, they'll catch defects, they'll write good test plans and prevent things from actually getting to production. But the extraordinary QAs, right? The QA engineers, maybe some SDETs, they'll be able to go out there and install infrastructure, CI/CD pipelines, be able to troubleshoot them, be able to find out what's going on, be able to provide the reporting and stuff like that, so that you can have a way to have, you know, centralized data and to get reporting and stuff like that inside of your CD pipeline. So now we can set it up for when something is pushed, it gets triggered automatically, you know. But this is what's going to separate you. And this is why I'm always pushing my tech barbarians to do more, instead of just sitting there and accepting what someone tells you to do. It says, okay, I'm going to do that, but what else can I do? What more can I do? How else can I push myself? And, you know, Jenkins is just one of the things that's part of the process. Being able to use GitHub and Git and all that type of stuff. I went through, like, everything I just did here was QA, right? Everything I just did here was QA, but a lot of QA people will say, oh, that's out of my league, out of my realm. I never did this before. I never did that before. Well, guess what? I had never did it before either until I did it.
Message.
You'll never do it until you actually do it. So, and that's what we do over here. We push it to the limit and then more, and then some, and then some. All right. So let's see what else we got. So let's say we have this. We have our report, and let me see. Let's do configure. Let's look at. We have like 3 minutes left. Let's look at some build triggers. Right. Let's say we do. Trigger builds remotely from script, build after projects are built, GitHub hook. Let me see what this is. What's this? Build periodically. So you can put this on a timer, on a schedule. It says, all right, every 5 hours, let's run this, or every 3 hours, let's run this. You could do something like that. So let's say what time is it? 9:33. What if we say all right, so if it's 9, that means it's what time is it in military time? It would be 10 would be 20. So it's like 19? 19? Or 8. Let me see. Okay, so it's gonna be like 20, 21? Let's say 21. 21. This field follows the syntax of cron with minor differences. So it'll be by tab or white space. So let's say we do tab. Oops. Like that. Okay, and we say our minute would be, let's say 35, and then we do 21. 21. And so every 15 minutes is, okay. Every 10 minutes. Once every hour. There's a lot of different things you could do with this. Once a day. Once every hour between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. There's a lot of different ways to configure this. Maybe next week we'll work on getting this on a schedule.
Lunch break. Lunch break.
Time zone. This job needs to run in the morning, London time. Butlers don't have a 5 o'clock, so we run the job again. Interesting. We're going to play with this next week. We are going to play with this next week, but that's it on the coding side for tonight. Let's go to full screen. So let me know what you guys thought about Playwright, about Jenkins. We are learning a lot about it. I mean, I've used Jenkins in the past, but I'm digging a little bit deeper into Jenkins, you know, diving a little bit more. We'll look at the scheduling next week. Jenkins is so important. It's like people always, oh, Jenkins, it's so old. But there's so many things you could use it for, and it's free. It is free. Open source. Anybody can download Jenkins, get it started, and take a look around. Very, very helpful. Very, very useful. Very, very informative. All right. So let's get to the chat and see what we got going on, and then we will talk about who your least favorite actor or actress is. All right. Let me see. Before I read the names, let me see. Anything else? Let me see. We got Endless Learner in the building. What's good? What's good? What's good? How are you doing this fine Thursday evening? Let me see. And Roxy says, Ralph, the super doper QA. Thank you so much, Roxy.
I appreciate you.
And your car says, Ralph, the QA triple OG squared. King, did you see that movie, King Ralph? Did you see that movie, King Ralph? That was a pretty funny movie. That was a pretty funny movie. All right, let's see. Let me see anything else before. Let me see. Your car says, I was killing it. Thank you. And all right, so let's get to the last thing for tonight, right? So as we wrap it up, the question is, who is your least favorite actor? Let me update that to say or what did I just do? All right. Actor / act. All right, so who is your least favorite actor or actress? I'm gonna go through the chat and then I'm gonna share mine. All right, I'm gonna share mine. So, starting with, let me see. So Roxy says Jim Carrey. Let me move this. Hold on. Oops. Let's go here. Let's go here. So Roxy says Jim Carrey is her least favorite actor or actress. Okay. Which Jim Carrey movie was your least favorite? Which one did you not like? Because there's a few Jim Carrey movies that I loved. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. I loved The Mask. I liked something fun with Dick and Jane, which was about it was kind of like about the whole Enron thing. So there's some Jim Carrey movies that I like. I haven't watched some of his movies in a while, but he does I think his overacting is part of his acting skills. Your card says Nicolas Cage. Your card does not like Nicolas Cage. There's a lot of people who don't like Nicolas Cage. One of the people that I used to work with, they used to absolutely despise Nicolas Cage. And at my job, we have this. There's this plugin that some people have where it's it just randomly pops up Nicolas Cage's face in different images, right? Let me see. Alexis says Roseanne Barr. She hates that damn laugh. I never really watched anything that Roseanne did. I never watched her show, so I really don't have an opinion on Roseanne. He had one unbelievable movie, Gone in 60 Seconds. That I like Gone in 60 Seconds. He does have some bad movies. I like Nicolas Cage, but he does have some pretty bad movies, I must say. Let me see. It says, y'all must be Doctor. Why you say that? Why do you say that? Hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App. Right, said she doesn't like John Cena. What movies have John? I haven't really seen much of John Cena movies, but I could see why he would be. I could see why he would be a least favorite. I could see that. I could definitely see that. And your card says Kamala Harris is his least favorite actress. That I could see that too. I could definitely see that too. It says Face Off. No, I liked Face Off. Face Off. Face Off. Your card says Amanda Seales is his least favorite actor. Guess what? Breaking news. Your car, Amanda Seales is also Amanda Seales' least favorite actress as well. Who would have thought? Your card says, I can rock with that. Face Off and Gone in 60 Seconds. Take him out of the others 3,459 movies that he's in. Guess what, your card? That 3,459 is, I heard for certain boot camps, that's how many job applications you need to do in a year to qualify for a refund before they find another reason why they will reject your refund. So that makes sense. That's a good number. That is a good number. Let me see. It says, you want to act out a movie? I can give you a script. Okay. It says he was in serious debt. It says wrap it up. Okay. He was in serious debt. He got a lot of movies. He has a lot of movies. Oh my goodness. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna share mine. Rex says Eddie Murphy. You don't like Eddie Murphy? I could see that too. I could see that actually. People will say that he's a great, but he does kind of overemphasize his acting. I'm just saying. I could see that. All right. Anybody else? Let me see. Anybody else? Let's see. It says the black dude that played Luke Cage is horrible. I did like the show. It was a pretty good show. He was all right. He's not my least favorite though. He's not my least favorite. And so it says he's doing good. It's going great. I'm doing good over here. We're just hanging out, ending the show. My last topic was, who is your least favorite actor or actress? It says it was the best one on Netflix, and they canceled it because he was cleaning up the hood. I don't think that was the best show. my favorite one was the Punisher. I have to say, my favorite was the Punisher. It'll always be the Punisher. I love the Punisher. Let me see. Liar was good. That is true. I loved Liar. That was such a good one. It says see, but that's the thing with Jim Carrey. I think he by intention he overacts, right? Like part of him overacting is what makes it funny. Like when he has to he over exaggerates. But I did like Liar. Mike Coulter. I have no. Who is Mike Coulter? Who is Mike Coulter? I have no idea who Mike Coulter is. Let me see. What did Roxy do? All right, let's see. But I'll play it. I'll play it just for Mitch. From Mitch to Roxy.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I do not co-sign that whatsoever, but that's what Mitch says. Your car says lay off Roxy. Roxy is team your car. Roxy is team your car. And Mitch did not get any affirmation on that. All right. I'm going to share mine. Let me see. It says the Punisher was good, but not better than Daredevil. I still gotta go with the Punisher. Oh, that's his name. Luke Cage is Mike Coulter. I mean, how are you gonna come by with his government name? Nobody knows him by his government name. Come on, Alexis. Come on. All right, I'm gonna share mine. All right, my least favorite actor. Right. So you know how yesterday we were talking about Shamar Moore. How he overacted. I don't like Shamar Moore. He is not my least though. My least favorite actor, Cuba Goodings Jr. Yes, I cannot stand Cuba Gooding Jr. as an actor. He's just so bad. He is the definition of overacting. Definition of overacting. Like it says, also Bishop in The Good Wife. Never watched The Good Wife either. Oh, you know what? He played on Judging Amy. Wasn't he the bailiff in Judging Amy? Was he the bailiff? But he was super skinny in Judging Amy. If you ever watched that, I actually did watch Judging Amy back in the days. So Mitch says, y'all look alike though. And to wrap up the show, I have a few clips from what I think was his worst acting ever. So let's check it out. So the first one was from Boys in the Hood, right? The first one was from Boys in the Hood. Hold on, let me move this. So,
Trey, what happened? Trey, what happened? Talk to me. What happened? What happened to Ricky?
Trey.
Talk to him. Something just happened to Rick. I don't know. He just got shot. Something happened to Rick.
Wait. Now, Brandy, I want you to try and calm down, and I want you to go home. You hear me? You hear me?
He was overacting too, but I like it.
Don't worry, I'll take care of him. He's gonna be all right. Trey? Trey, what are you doing? Huh?
I know it's supposed to be a sad scene, but it's too funny. Look at his face.
Oh.
Look at his face.
Oh, you bad now. You bad. You gotta shoot somebody now. Oh, here I am.
Oh my God.
Come on, shoot me.
That's young Morpheus.
You bad, right?
Look at his face. Look at his face.
Look, I'm sorry about your friend. My heart goes out to his mother and his family, but that's their problem, Trey. You my son. You my problem.
Look at his face. They know he's overacting, so they can't even show it. They gotta show the dad's face.
Oh, I see. You want to end up like little Chris in a wheelchair, huh? Right? No, you want to end up like Doughboy, huh?
Oh, look at his face.
Give me the gun, Trey.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I can't do this. You can't even have a sad face. I am so bad.
You don't know yeah.
But where's my?
I love you.
All right, that talk about pausing at the right time. Oh my god. All right. But wait. I got another one for you. Your car already called it. Let's get to this one. Let's get to this one. So now, after all that happens, we about to punch air. We are about to punch air. Let's get to the air punching.
Let's get it.
She's like, okay. Oh my god. All right. So to wrap it up, guess what? The what do you call it? Like the satire was he did a better job. Shawn Wayans did a better job acting here than Cuba Gooding Jr. did in The Real Thing.
Between Crazy Legs being hit in the drive-by, the Korean store shootings, jail, and Dashiki being pregnant, I felt like I was about to explode.
Oh my god. All right. Oh my god. I gotta go. And that is why Cuba Gooding Jr. is my least favorite actor of all time. All right. Let me read the chat and then we're going to get out of here. We're going to get out of here. All right. So let me see. Oh my goodness. So, let me see. I think you guys agree with me. Your car says, "Boys in the Hood," swinging at the air meme to this day. Ralph, he definitely hated your car call. You sure did. Light skin crime, it's unbelievable. Oh my goodness. He says, looks just like Ralph, but he mad he gonna catch them hands. He can't do anything but be. This is supposed to be a series. It was like, but that's the sad part. Like, it was supposed to be serious, but his acting was so bad that I'm like, no. Like, you don't gaslight me. Don't gaslight me. Just look at me talking to. Oh my god! You want to catch these hands? Do I want to catch these hands? Do I want to catch these hands? I don't know. Oh shoot! Oh, almost got me there, Mitch. You almost got me there, Mitch. Oh my goodness. All right, you know, we're just gonna end the show with like me and Mitch gonna end the show together, right? Let's go like this. We're gonna end the show together. My guy Mitch right here catching them hands as we read for the rest of the show. All right, me and Mitch ending the show. It was good. It was good. Alexa said, that's pitiful. It says, around practicing trying to buy. Oh my God. That's too funny. I laugh way too hard. This. I'm a bad influence. I'm a bad influence. It's playing your card. It is playing. We are catching them hands. She wasn't even scared. I can only imagine in the real scene, like she's like, what's wrong with this guy? Oh my goodness. He gonna cry in the car. Oh my gosh. All right. Imagine being the girl trying to console him. Awkward. Just a little bit awkward. Just a little bit awkward. Oh my goodness. Baby, oh my God. All right. The Euro stepped and left hook is dead. It is. That was close. That was a close one. That was a good one, Mitch. That was a close one. All right. We're going to wrap it up. Too much fun going on tonight. I like the way we ended the show. I like the way we ended the show talking about our least favorite actors and actresses. We had some good candidates, but I think mine took the day. Well, yeah. So anyhow, we are getting out of here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate you. I hope you guys had fun with the Playwright and with the Jenkins, all that good stuff. But I have a question for you guys. I have a question for you. After all of this, after us wrapping it up with Cuba Gooding Jr. and Mitch throwing those hands at us, the question is, did you have a good time? Are you entertained?
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
I am very well entertained. I learned a lot. I had a lot of fun. So much fun talking to you guys. But you guys know, yesterday's price is not today's price. And today's price is not tomorrow's price, especially if price controls get implemented. Because there will be nothing to buy. So they'll say, your money is no good here. Your money is no good here, right? On that note.
One more thing. Price of the brick going up.
The price of the brick is going up. This is Tech Coach Ralph, Mitch, and I are out.
You might think that getting into the IT field is impossible without a computer science degree, but Tech Coach Ralph is here to prove you wrong. Get ready for some jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into this lucrative industry. Listen up, tech enthusiasts. Are you ready to break through into the IT field, but feel like you need a computer science degree to make it happen? Think again. Tech Coach Ralph has some exclusive, mind-blowing secrets to share with you. Get ready to be blown away by his jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into the tech industry without a computer science degree. So get your notepad ready, because Tech Coach Ralph is going to change your life forever. Buckle up, because you're about to embark on a journey to success in the IT field.